Hi and welcome back to today's More Report on Tuesday the 19th of May with me, Richard Perry, Market Analyst at Tantec Markets. We are going to move on to the sterling dollar now for cable, and we've just had the inflation data out for the UK, CPI. Shows a dip back into deflation territory, 0.1% negative, just slightly below the flat that was expected or forecast by the market, although it was not necessarily a massive surprise that we saw this dip into deflation. I mean, the Bank of England is already expecting it anyway. So we've had that, and there was a slight move to the downside on the back of that on cable. However, look at cable now. We're now back into this key support. 55.50 was the big breakout level that we saw from that February high. And I still think that this is a pullback to the neckline. That came in just below the 55 figure support area. Sorry, it's just above. So I reckon there's about 50 pips worth of support there. Now, I think this is a pullback to the neckline, and I'll be very interested to see what happens now, because we've had this 3 days in a row of negative candles. That's fine, just unwinding the move back to this neckline, and I would not be surprised to see this support starting to form around this sort of 55 big figure area up towards 55.50. The momentum indicators are all pretty good still, you'd argue, and I would just garner the fact that I think that is part of this correction back to the pullback to the neckline. So this is the hourly chart, and that is this pullback back to quite a significant band of support, I would say, within the base pattern. That shows better on the daily chart, obviously, but still, that is a significant band of support, I would say, and you've got the 55 big figure support as well around there. So quite a decent band of support now is what we're seeing, and if cable can start to form some support, and there are already maybe arguably signs of already maybe starting to form that support, sort of 20 odd pips up from the low, and I don't think that these momentum indicators are any more than slightly near-term corrective. You've got this slight negative drift back towards 30, and now we're back at 30. And I think this is an area at which I think that the bulls are going to start to come back in. Now, obviously, I wouldn't recommend necessarily buying before you get any sort of buy signal, because that would be quite a risky strategy. However, I think, as I said, this is a decent sort of support area now, and if this does start to hold between 55 figure and 55.50, I think we could start to see cable forming another low again. So I'll be very interested to see what happens today throughout the course, and then obviously tomorrow. So just maybe hold off from a little bit, but I'm still thinking that there's more upside in this cable chart, because I see this as a big long-term breakout, and I think this is a positive move. We've had this pullback, it's unwound a bit of the overbought momentum, and I think the bulls can be starting to now think about going to the long side again. So it'll be interesting to see, as I said, if this dollar sort of rally that it's had against euro and sterling today just begins to sort of run out a little bit. But at the moment the dollar is obviously quite strong, pulled cable back lower, but I still think it could well be part of this big pullback to the neckline. So I'll be very interested to see what happens now. Anyway, I wish you good luck in your trading on cable today, and I will speak to you later. Thank you.